Another step for this light restoration paint project. After the welding, I must to clean my mess inside that, and I will apply the sealant on this side as I did here. You will see that later, and put back the dashboard, the carpet, and everything inside. After deep cleaning, anti-rust on some areas, and zinc paint. And now I will apply the sealant like I did here, but on this side. Remove while it's still wet, because after it could be a nightmare to remove. I found that insulation bitume, let's say, I don't know exactly what's inside. I will replace the one I cut to make welding, and I will add here and there to see if it's helping for the insulation. I don't know, honestly, the rules, the habits for that, so I will follow my instinct. I'm done with the insulation. I put a bit everywhere, but I don't know really the rules, so but I did what I feel. That tape is really fantastic. Who has the same problem than me on this connector. You know, it's the connector between the engine bay and inside the car, crossing by here, by this hole. And I had two wirings cut, so I repaired. I found a way on how to remove the pin here, and I did a video about how to repair these two wires, so you can check there if you want to watch the video. Last step, cover the wiring loom with this magical tape to make it stronger, and I will connect definitively. So now I can manage to plug definitively the connector by hoping the pin are correctly straight. Now I will install the ECU that we must to connect before. There is one bolt here and another one here with the ground. Damn it, I forgot the foam. Allez, remove everything. And voila, I'm done with this side. Obviously I forgot something again. There is a bracket before. Anyway, I'm on the other side. I cleaned everywhere, put primer, paint, like that I can connect well. It's clean. I attach my main wire. I paint also before. I crossed already the main wiring loom that I have to connect here and there. I did not work a lot yesterday because I struggled to find this part, that it was not in the proper place. And honestly, I spent the day to search. Well, I'm done with the passenger side. I attach all the wirings, the grounds. So guys, I really advise you once again, when you plug a wire, tight it. Because yesterday I almost forgot to tight properly this ground. And it could be a problem when you try to start the car. Everything is on place, tight, to avoid to move as much as we can. I have to finish this ground because it's connected to the engine bay and it's missing a connector that I'm waiting. Now I will install this gearbox module. Voila. I'm always scared to plug this kind of connectors. And I put back blank the blower heater, but before I change the seal, it's like for a soft close. I cannot install definitively because the ground at the back, as I told you, so I must wait before to install the dashboard. By waiting the parts, I need to finish the ground. I will install this air vents and then the carpet. I replaced also this rubber because it was dead, so it's enough. Parfait. I replaced also this tape, so it's a brand new Jaguar. Et voilà. That one fits here, comme ça. And after, it's this one. A little fix before to reinstall the carpet. I will let dry a while. It will be fast because it's hot today. I add a little tape to reinforce. I glued already. I will try to repair that as much as I can with this old piece of foam. I will save my connector so I can install. It's big. The one I ordered is too big, so I make my own modification by hoping it's working. Really satisfying. Another good step for me. I did a deep clean and it's really effective. Ready to reinstall the dashboard. I remake the insulation around the wiring loom. New zip ties. And we're good to go. This one I will do in the last time because I don't know if I need flexibility. I finished to insulate all the elements. I put foam here, 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 so I'm ready to install. I don't know if it's good. My wire fitting is not so conventional, but no choice. I don't know where is it going. So if you guys have to remove a dashboard from Jaguar X300, I wish you good luck, especially if you wait many months before to put back. I would advise you to take pictures, but it will be millions of pictures because there is millions of steps to remove and put back, especially to put back. Pas de clic. One side almost done. A little progress. Okay, just to remove the screws. And even that one. So it's like that. Et voilà. Alors, next step, this plug. I had a little stress because this connector was alone, hanging, and I found another one here empty. And I told me, oh merde, if I forgot to plug somewhere at the back of the dashboard, I have to remove everything. But by checking the old video, I remarked that it was blank already. So I will sleep well tonight. I must find a way to repair these 3 brackets, at least 2, because it's holding only by one side, so I'm sure when we will push the button it will push the radio unit deep inside the dashboard. So, and here I don't know where's the positive and negative. This USB charger was made by myself years ago, and I don't know where is the plugging now. I think somewhere under the carpet, because I cannot see here. There is one here made, but the connectors are not the same. So later, it's not urgent, later I will test, and if ever I will add a little wiring. I'm so stupid. I never think about to remove. But I really must to find a way to repair that first. The wiring I talked about about the USB charger. So I must remove. That's why I did the small video about how to install the dashboard, where I recommend you to not tight everything until you're sure that everything is okay. And honestly, how much? 2 times, maybe 3 times I removed. I did not film, of course, me. I bought this armrest on eBay. It was absolutely new at the time, and I modified to be able to put the cell phone to charge. Like that, it's not bothering in the middle. Now the cell phone are bigger, but still useful. I can plug a cable charger here because there is a socket, and then I cross the cable to let him go here, and I can plug my cell phone here. I cannot bolt everything
definitively because there's no battery, and I set the seat to be able to unscrew the two screws in front. So for now I cannot get those at the back, so I will let like that until I can connect the battery. This one is not in good shape. I finished the interior, not yet installed the airbag, the radio, because I need the battery to be plugged. I put some extra parts at the back. I covered with white tissue because the hot period is coming here and I don't want to burn the leather. I have an extra seat cover because that one is perish. Everything cosmetics will be done after the paint. For now, I will continue to work on the mechanic. I have to prepare my drivetrain, the subframe to clean. I will buy the bushings, the bearings and everything to be ready to install at least the front subframe to resave the engine. I will clean the engine bay now because I want to repaint as much as I can. My lovely wife protected everything. The plugs, everything a bit sensitive to resave anti-rust and paint. Finally, I like the result. I just use this engine cleaner, spray, my driller, plus a brush. Honestly, I did not expect a result like this, so I'm really happy. For now, I will cover the rust and I'm waiting for the paint. Not good to put a rusty screw in the nice paint. Ça va, it's engine bay. Et voilà, ready to resave the engine. There is some rust on the subframe that I will try to fix because here in France the control technique will warn me. It's like a red flag. So I will try to weld a piece here. At least I'm quiet for control technique.
Finally, it's not the last welding. I thought it's only superficial, this rust on the wing, but there is a hole. So let's see how can I repair that. Finally, I will repair until here. I will cut until here because by scratching on the opposite side, I crossed the wing. So it means the metal is really fragile. Now I must to make cut here and a little fold. And then I will weld. And after I will grind a little to be able to weld the other side. Cannot fold following this angle because I don't have anything to do that. So I did as much as I can, but now another step is the welding because it's really thin metal and I'm not good for that. So I will not make too much holes. Putain, mais c'est pas vrai. Catastrophe. Better. See, if I weld 1 millimeter over, it's okay, I can manage, but less than 1 millimeter, I'm a catastrophe. I scratch the inside of the wing, I clean with acetone, I will put on tie rust, and then after paint. I'm done for this wing. I must to clean the other wing also, but lucky me, this side is okay. No need to make a patch. By waiting to receive the parts to put back the subframe and the engine, I'm starting to dismantle everything to prepare for the paint. I will remove also the door handle because I will try to make a new seal all around. To do that, I have to remove the door panel because there is 2 small bolts inside, so it's the next job. So difficult to remove. Here you have 2 pins to remove. That one for the key and that one. And I strongly recommend you to put penetrating oil because this part is in plastic. So if you broke that, adieu, adieu mon ami. No choice than to play until you find a way. I think that one is plastic also. Don't forget the surrounding plate that hold the door handle from the inside. Like Matt Armstrong said, everything is glued with the Mansouri glue, so you have to remove it. But be careful, if you pull up too much strong, you will block this part, and I guess you cannot find that anywhere. The mirror is held by only 1 screw, which is hidden at the back of this wire, Torx T40, and it's not tight. Better to hold with 2 hands to remove the plug. It's really short, huh? And that's it. It's really easy, but the problem is the plug. For those who want to remove the baguette, protect the bottom of the doors, initially I hit with this heat gun, but I remarked that it's overheating the rubber because it's sort of hard rubber, and I'm scared that after, when you finish to remove everything, it's working obviously, but I'm scared when you remove fully, I'm scared that it's waving, you know, and when you put back after cleaning everything, repainting or whatever you want to do, I'm scared that it's waving and will be not nice. So I found a way. I borrowed to my wife this wire, which are for the to sew the leather. So if you don't have, obviously, you can use fishing wire that you buy on Amazon or in your local shop, and it's enough strong to use like a blade, like a cutter, by sliding at the back of the baguette. I will show you. Use strong gloves because you can cut your finger like a sausage, and it's not a good idea. So I cut a section of the wire and make it double, then insert at the back of the baguette, and I use that like a blade. It will be cut after a while, but if ever you cut another section and you do it again. And when you do that, try to do it slowly and push as much as you can on the metal to not cut the baguette, because it's soft also. It's long, but at least it's working without any damage. Et voila, ready to sand. And I bought a new sander machine. Poor Jaguar, she's a victim, because I experiment everything for the first time with her. I will try to recover as much as I can without putting too much body filler. See, it's the mark of the welding. I don't have anything, tools to bring back the steel. So don't tell to anyone that it's body filler. I'm not a good welder, I'm not a good body filler, but it's my car. I think I have a little touch up here of body filler, but more or less I'm happy with this side. I definitively cannot let the bonnet like that, and only painting on the visible side, so the car will be nice. I cannot let like that. So I will treat the rust, and I will put paint inside also, paint and varnish inside at least until here. Alors, I'm preparing the primer. I prefer to make by small quantity because I don't know what I need, because it's first time once again. So I fill up 60%, 70% always, better to add. This door is ready for the primer. On this door I have a little filler to put here. Here. This one is ready for the primer. I just received the first batch of my parts order from SNJ Bharat. And honestly, first time I ordered to them, no, second time. And honestly, they really do the job. They are friendly, they are really helpful. The packaging is crazy. I don't have a partnership with them, so it's an objective review. Another kind of bushing. Another sort of bushing for another kind of arm. Obviously I show you only one because it's repeating if I show you two. Another one. Since this morning the hub is straight on the sun and it's about 30 degrees outside, so let's see how much it is. 48 degrees, and I put the bearing in the freezer to install. So first time I do that. Let's see if it's really effective, hot and cold. I don't like the noise, but I think it's okay. I did not show when I painted the subframe and the subframe parts because of the paint dust on the camera. And it's not so interesting. So here is the result. The paint is cold epoxy and it's really strong, really strong. Before to install the bolt joint, I have to put back some shims, as you can see on this picture here. I don't know if you can see well. And if I forget, I think it will be an impact on the alignment. So hope so I'm not mistaken during the storage. Alors, if I follow the pictures, the shims are like that. Here, comme ça, and like that. I will tie to the torque after. Another side. I will not tighten the torque definitively, everything. The car must be on the wheels for the silent block. I will just tighten like this. These two nuts and bolts are English thread. I think because of the swing arms, they are in cast iron. So I think they came from an old model, maybe an old version of XJ or XGS or something like that. And to not make another mold, so they reuse. That's why it's still in English thread. I struggle a little to find here in France, especially at the good size. 60 Newton meter. So I have to install these two shims. I just mentioned that there is a way to install, and there is no sticker. It's not obvious at all. My fear now is to find the hole to screw with the definitive bolt. Wish me luck, guys. So now I will try. There is still a little gap, 2-3 millimeters, so I will try to install the nuts everywhere. I thought I will be able to use only these 6 screw bars to install the screws, but no, I had to install this new system with the bigger bar to maintain the pressure on the spring to be able to install the screws, because with these 6 bars I cannot move the bowl enough to install the screws. Stay tuned because I will do the opposite side and I will show you how I did. So I bought a bar, 60 centimeter long, something like that. The notch here is a bit less than 20 millimeter. So I grind that to not injure the paint. I make a hole side to side, 8 millimeter, and I put this what we call in French goupille. It's like a spring, I don't know in English, but if you have only a screw, you can a solid screw, you can use that also. And then I grind that slowly by slowly to fit exactly in the hole, to be sure to hook at the maximum. Next, the opposite side, like that you will see exactly what's going on. Well, I installed my spring properly, not tighten but just touching. I will install the bar and follow the bolt while I'm screwing the 6 small bars. I don't know if you can see, the pin is locked and secure. When you will screw, mostly the 2 useful small bars will be this one and this one, and you follow by screwing by hand. So you do this for the 6 bolts. You put thread lock and you can tighten after at the torque of 30 Newton meter. And now I can remove the big bar. Subframe is installed. Sorry guys, I did not film because I struggle and it's not interesting to see a guy who shout and run everywhere. I had a problem with the rear bolt and nut in each side. To be clear, the subframe is held by these 2 bolts, and same here, and by 2 bolts here and there. And depending how you install the bushing, it could be a nightmare because as you can see on the picture, the bushing is not really centered. The axle of the bushing is not centered, so depending on how you install it, you cannot cross the bolt. It's not what happened, but I had a gap of about 1 millimeter. I cannot push well the screw, so I had to make a monkey business, as I said always, to pull up with the belt attached to the chassis to gain my 1 millimeter to be able to push the bolt. It's ready to install the wheel to resave the engine. Oh, cool.
But I don't like the t-shirt.
Oh yeah, I like.
I will make.
Ah oui?
Ah, dommage.
No, I will.
Because I like the color. It's fit.
Yeah, yeah, I know me. It's plastic one.
She's temporarily on her wheels after 6 years. That's a good step. Another good step. Subframe is on place, ready to install the engine. It's a few weeks later after installing the hub, bearings and everything. As you can see, there is an engine already. Yeah, because I lost the files while we installed the engine, and too many other files, so I cannot show you this. So engine is in place, gearbox is linked, propeller shaft is installed, steering rack is installed also. So I will finish this. I think for this video it will be enough because it's almost 1 hour. I think I need 2 videos to finish the car, so we are almost done. It's about already 6 years. Imagine 6 years I started the car. But I never work always, of course, but 6 years. 6 years working on the car. There is COVID, there is this and that. My wife was sick and she recovered now. I'm retired in 2 months. So for now we will stop here. Hope you will enjoy this 1 hour video. If you have any question, if you have any comment, feel free to do, and see you soon, because the car must be finished in 2 months. See you guys. Cheers.